Anthony Staffieri of the city of Derby. And Mayor, if you would, I talked to Charles Sampson just now about everything that's going on in Derby. What's your role today in overseeing things here in Derby? Have you been? I saw you got you broke the red truck out, the pickup truck's out.
Yeah, I'm ready to, which I have been already making my rounds from last night till this morning, traveling around to the different problem areas, making sure that things are done from the floodgates being closed, opening up our reservoirs to let them drain out so they don't create flooding problems. I mean, there's a multitude of things, from simply just driving down the road and looking for storm drains that are clogged up with leaves that doesn't cause any other problems, and making sure getting the word out to any, whether it's a senior citizen that lives in a low-lying area. Sometimes they get stubborn and thick-headed, saying that they could take care of themselves and they don't want help. I've instructed Sarah at the senior center to look to see if there's any seniors that might need help but won't ask for it.
Okay.
And we've had a couple of big meetings here with the teleconference call with the governor and all the other mayors and the EOC command centers from all over the state. And it's just about being prepared, making sure Public Works has their chainsaws ready if trees come down, machines are all properly gassed and work in order, everything's ready, fuel is ready, and any type of scenario that might happen, that try to work out a solution.
And let me ask you about, I know McConney's Grove is always an issue, but flooding per se, traditional coming off the Stevenson Dam, isn't a huge concern at this point.
Right.
What about the other side of Derby? I know there's neighborhoods over the Maples in Shelton. And how about on the other side of Derby itself? Is it like the Gilbert Street area that gets hit up a little, or
it's not by flooding wise. The areas that get hit most is McConney's Grove, Division Street. That's a low-lying area. McDonald's.
The McDonald's
area,
is all
area there. That's and O'Sullivan Island in downtown Derby. We have the gates in perfect operational. They work great. The pumps work great. They're tested and everything. So this storm event, which is a very different type of storm event that most people don't even know how to really plan for it, because we have this cold front moving in from the west that's going to grab a hold of this hurricane that's coming up from the south and pull it inland, and it's more or less is being considered as a 100-year storm. And luckily, the rain event has been taken out of the equation for this. Now where they were looking at over almost 2 feet of rain, which would have been catastrophic. But now they're looking at 3 to 5 inches of rain, which is normal for us, which this type of normal is a problematic, but it's still a problem. The part of this storm is that the winds are going to be very, very bad. They're telling us it's going to be Category 1 hurricane winds, but when it mixes with this other storm, it could be significantly more.
Okay.
The winds. So the winds, for us, the tide because it's full moon, and it's makes it a higher tide than normal, and the storm surge that the storm is going to push the water upriver. So that and the high tide and the winds is going to be a challenge to us. And I think we're plenty prepared. We trim back our trees quite a bit. We've been doing that for the past 6 years. That's why last year Derby survived the 2 storms last year with not much
minimal power outage. Yeah,
minimal.
At least compared to all the other.
Yeah, we were given kudos as the top 4 cities with the least amount of problems in the last year's storms.
Okay,
Hopefully
Mayor.
we'll keep up the same criteria for us.
All right. Well, thanks for letting us burst in and taking a
Sure.
couple minutes to talk.